Hi, Mike.
Hey,
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Welcome, everybody, to MRankED, the new era copyright.
Yes, of course.
We are doing episode 107 right now,
Yeah.
and it's been a while. It's been a while since we do this one, Mike. But we're bringing it back. We're bringing it back.
Yeah.
Box office versus Best Picture. This is the show where we compare the Best Picture nominees of the year to the box office top 5 of that year. It's 5 while we do 5 years. Like whenever we decide to do like the years the Best Picture has like 8, we'll do the 8 box office.
Yeah.
And those are gonna be boring episodes, I think, probably. But you keep fucking watching.
So
That's
we
what
keep
you gotta
doing
do.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Mike. Do you guess the year we have for today?
Think it's a 90s year.
That's a fair assumption, but more specific.
1995.
Nope. 1994.
Fucking A.
You fucked up. Call Brooklyn. Make him get you a sandwich.
I make my own goddamn sandwiches.
So, this is a pretty old year.
Yeah.
We need a pretty old fart.
Yes, we do.
Brian Michaels wasn't available.
Nope.
Or Kirk. So we got Bar.
Hey guys, what's going on?
We are doing a show.
Oh, do you need help?
Yes. Do you know the 90s?
I was born in '91, so that should help.
Not really. unless your parents are like Mr. and Mrs. Hanley that take their kids to watch movies at 3. Because
Nah, unfortunately not.
1994 is what we.
Oh, a great year.
Great fucking
That's
year.
fine. It was fine. I mean, I was born in 1980, so I was 13 when this year happened.
You old fucker.
Exactly. Do you know what the thing we do in this show is, Bar?
You compare the Best Picture nominees to the top 5 highest grossing movies of the year.
Exactly.
Yes.
Boom.
All
Thank
right.
you for
2
paying
points.
attention during the intro. So,
That's a rarity. So
to begin, we're gonna begin with a movie that actually is in both lists. It happens sometimes.
oh shit.
This time happened once, and it's the Robert Zemeckis classic, Forrest Gump.
Okay.
Jenny is the best villain of the 90s.
Hold on. She is a hero.
What the fuck, Bar? You watched the wrong movie.
Hold on, no. If she didn't keep pushing him away, he would have fallen into the same group of people that she did. And for the most part, at least, it was a bad crowd. So with her keep pushing him away, if she didn't, he wouldn't have gone on to do all of these great things that he does. Jenny is a hero.
I forgot to tell you one thing, Bar.
What?
Buy our shit.
Yes,
Yeah, buy their
of
shit.
course.
Also, I don't know if this movie gets the correct message out there to the world. Like, you can be slow-minded to be nice about it. Simple. But if you're white, you're gonna be fucking successful.
Jesus Christ.
What do you think about that, Mike?
The movie I love. It's a great fucking movie. I can disregard your message. Yeah, I love the shit out of this movie, man. Tom Hanks is fucking incredible in this. Jenny, I do agree, is a fucking villain. She's a fucking villain.
I agree that the movie was good. I saw it in the 90s and I thought like, that was very interesting, very clever. I like the CGI for the superimposing of the old timey pictures and shit. the rewatches, the more I think about it, the less I have liked it. And the last time I watched it, that's a little rough. Like, I kind of hate Jenny.
I don't know. I still cry whenever I watch this movie and he's at her grave. Like that scene still gets my heart to this day. I cannot watch that scene without my eyes needing windshield wipers.
Why you left me, Jenny?
I think that this movie is good. It's dipped over time for me because it used to be like I was considering putting it into my top 100, but like it's kind of dipped. I still really like this movie a lot, though. I don't think it's like amazing, but it's really good.
I love old-timey Zemeckis. I love everything between used cars and Death Becomes Her. And
used cars, Carezzo!
Yes. And this movie, though, I used to like it, and I don't know. I mean, it's not a bad movie.
No.
Definitely. I just think, the one moment that does get me? When he meets Charlie Joel Osment, and he asks Jenny if he is like him. And she's like, no, he's perfect. I was like, okay, you got me there. Clingy. but it does. I don't know, man. There's a thing in this movie. I don't know what it is. It just doesn't play that great with me anymore. So
you know what does? And I'm trying to remember who beat him this year. Martin Landau. Gary Sinise in this movie is the best part of this movie.
Lieutenant Dan is great.
His performance is amazing.
Yes.
Like the scene where like you see that he lost his legs and he's going through this whole thing about everyone in my family died fighting and now I'm stuck without legs. Oh my god, it's amazing. So good.
According to Cody, that was supposed to be Ron Kovic.
Well, Forrest Gump was supposed to be John Travolta. So
that would have been a different movie.
Yeah,
he did this movie to be an angel or something, right?
No, actually, he decided to do Pulp Fiction instead,
which is a bad choice. That's a good choice. That's a good fucking choice.
That's a good choice.
Yeah.
Okay, starting things off. Out of 4 VHS tapes, Bar, what do you give Forrest Gump?
2.5 VHSs.
You seem to be defending it more than this. To be honest.
2.75 then.
That's not in my scale. What do you say, Mike?
I'm giving it 4 VHS tapes. Fuck you, motherfuckers. It's a great fucking movie.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to change mine to 3.
Fuck. Stop messing with my scores. Okay. So, I guess I'm the asshole. 2.5. I was considering giving it a 3 until you changed yours.
Oh, so you wanted me to look like the asshole. I get it.
Yes. I mean, always. Okay, so now we're gonna split up because that's kind of wishy-washy to have the movie 2 be on both. So, the most respected, honored movie of 1994 is next. For Weddings and a Funeral.
Ooh, here we go.
I found this movie very, very meh.
I found this to be the most British movie ever made.
No, it's not more British than Gosford Park.
Oh, that's...
Nothing is more British than Gosford Park.
No, I think this is. I really...
the Downtown Abbey movie?
I've never saw it.
Okay. This movie bored me. There's a thing with some of these picks from the Oscars. Like, we had this issue in 1997. Well, no, 1987. What was the name of that stupid movie, Mike?
I don't know which one you're talking about. Which stupid movie?
The one that I had to find because it was nowhere, and you and me and Cody watched, and it was boring with the war.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, 87. Is that The Killing Fields?
No, the one that was nominated for Best Picture. With the kid and the Canadian soldiers, and the girl was horny for the Canadian soldier.
I have no idea what this movie is.
I know the one you're fucking talking. God,
it has the same issue. Like it's boring. Okay, did you guys think it was a good movie?
Yes, I actually did. I like this movie a lot. I don't love it, but I think that there's a lot of really good elements in here. Specifically, I can't remember the dude's name, but he's the one who actually is the funeral in this movie. His name is Simon Cowell. Simon Callow. Simon Callow in this movie is great. Anytime he appeared on screen, I kind of wanted the movie to be about him. And his funeral scene, like the poem they read, is actually really, really moving. I think that Hugh Jackman is... I'm not Hugh Jackman. I think that Hugh Grant is actually very charming in this. I think that's just the word for this movie. It's utterly charming.
Yeah, it wasn't charming. I thought it was trying to be more clever than it actually was, and it is very British. That is actually true. Like maybe it's a cultural thing, and I don't see it didn't translate well. Remember, this is two languages for me. This is British hard dryness through English through Spanish. Like something got stuck in the filter. I like Hugh Grant a lot, but you know I like it more when he's like a giant douchebag. It fits him better.
His greatest role, Paddington 2.
I never seen it. Okay.
Me neither.
Mike Hanley, what do you think about Four Weddings and a Funeral?
Yeah, I'm with Bird where I didn't love it, but I enjoyed it. It's fucking funny to me, and it is extremely British, but I love fucking extremely British, so it was right up my alley. Hugh Grant was a staple in the 90s, for sure, with these types of movies, and he's perfect in these types of movies. He's fucking funny, he's charming. Andy McDowell is great. Yeah, it's a fun movie.
I think this movie actually kind of hindered his career for a little bit.
Yes.
Like this is one of those like performances where they're so perfect in that role that nobody saw him as anything other than this role.
So they kept giving it to him over and over.
Exactly.
That's fair. I'm gonna go first. 2 VHS tapes.
Oh, fuck you!
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah. I mean,
hey, Rose.
I might rewatch it one day that I'm not like watching it between Planet of the Apes films.
Oh.
But I don't think it will be soon. Bar, what do you think?
This is a... let me compare it to everything else that we're putting this up against. This is a 4. This is a 4 out of... I mean, not a 4. A 3.5. A 3.5 out of 4.
3.5.
Yeah. Okay.
Rose, we're doing box office versus best picture. This is where we analyze the top 5 box office hits of one year versus the 5 pictures nominated for best picture, and we rank them, and we figure out if it was a box office year or a best picture year. This is 1994.
And I think you've seen a lot of these, so this one, I think you'll know a lot of these movies.
Mike Hanley, Four Weddings and a Funeral. Is it, like I believe, the lesser of the 5 nominees?
The lesser? Yeah. You know what? I'll say it's the lesser of the 5 nominees for sure. I'll give it a 3 out of 4 VHS tapes.
Wait, you know what? I'm gonna.
I literally I just saw this today, Rose. So
I'm gonna change the. I'm gonna change mine to 3. I'm gonna change mine to 3. Actually.
Boom! Stop changing it.
I'm gonna change them all now just to fuck with you.
Yeah, to me, I mean, I'm not gonna spoil it now, but Four Weddings and a Funeral. Like every single other picture, I would be more fine being the best picture of 1994 than this one.
Fair.
That's fair.
Now, changing speeds to box office. A true classic in every single sense of the word.
I'm nervous.
The Flintstones.
Yabba-dabba-doo.
This movie was one of the top 5 most seen movies in 1994.
My God.
Bar, how you feel about the Flintstones?
Yeah, Bar. How do you think about it?
I think that I can't believe that this made the top 5 highest grossing movies of this year. Were the
I have a
Flintstones really?
theory. I have a theory. I think that every time the parents went to watch The Lion King and it was sold out, they just had to go to the Flintstones because they had the kids in the theater. They all drove already all the way there. The kids are fucking crying. We don't care about the fucking Flintstones. I want to watch The Lion King. It's like there's no fucking ticket for The Lion King. You want to go home? No.
Yeah,
Fucking cavemen people.
I think you might be right. Which is weird because knowing what I know about this movie, because I haven't seen it, but knowing the scenes that I know, there's some really adult shit in this, actually.
You know how I know it? That's what happened because that happened to me. Yes, that's actually a real story.
I got
Okay.
into see Lion King real easy, so
Yeah, basically, when somebody hasn't seen a rating, it automatically gets
A 2.
2 VHS tapes.
So for Bar, shame on
Yeah,
you.
we
You
got
only had
2.
to watch 9 movies. 2 for the Flintstones. Okay. I was kind of confused about this for a long time because the trailer starts with presented by Steven Spielberg,
Yes.
oh my
which I
God.
always assume meant he directed this movie. It wasn't until over two, like I think it was in a trivia match, like 3 or 4 years ago. Somebody asked me who directed the Flintstones, and I said Steven Spielberg or Steven Spielberg, and they're like, "No." I was like, "Fuck you," and they're like, "No, it's not him. It's some fucking guy. He just produced it." And I was like, "Oh, that's why they do that shit. They trick
Yeah.
people." Uh, I think the best thing by far of this movie it's the characterizations by the actors. John Goodman is fucking great. Rick Moranis is perfect. I forgot the girl from Big that plays Wilma. What's her name?
It's
Oh,
Elizabeth something.
Elizabeth Perkins.
Yeah.
Fucking great.
Yeah, we go.
Even shit, I blank on her name.
Rosie O'Donnell.
Rosie
Yeah.
O'Donnell as Betty, which is a weird choice because Betty in the cartoon is like all thin and pretty, and she's technically prettier than Wilma, and they just shove in Rosie O'Donnell there, but it kind of works. It makes sense that like
Jesus
somebody
Christ.
like Barney would have a wife like Rosie O'Donnell, and yeah, Halle Berry's in
Wow.
this shit.
Wow.
Halle Berry's in this shit.
For like 10 minutes.
She's evil until she falls in love with I think it's Fred Flintstone, and then
Yeah,
she
with friends.
stops
Yeah.
she stops being evil for that. And Kyle MacLachlan, the best bad guy in the 90s. That guy.
I forgot he was in that.
The guy was great. Oh, also the guy that played Fred Flintstone's boss. I don't even remember
Dan Florek. Isn't it Dan Florek?
I don't remember the character name because I watched this shit in Spanish when I was a kid.
Oh, the character name? Oh, that
the
I know.
character.
That's Mr. Slate.
Yeah.
Mr. Slade. Yes, the guy who plays Mr. Slade looks exactly like the cartoon. Is brilliant. But the problem is that the story I think is way too complicated for little kids. It's about a plot to laundering money from the graveside.
Yes.
Is it graveside? Dig site?
No,
I say dig site.
it's a dig site.
It's a dig site.
Dig site? Gravel site is what I think I meant. Okay, and it's just because Kyle MacLachlan just wants to steal all the money from the company without them knowing. So he gets the stupidest person because he was so stupid he couldn't even fucking like finish the fucking test that they made, and he was using as a scapegoat, to launder the money. And to make him a scapegoat, they gave him a good job and like better pay, and he started being an asshole. And I think that doesn't appeal to kids.
So, like, I don't like stories like that when especially when it's like characters that already exist. You're like, oh, look how stupid they are. They can't even do this simple task. Like, we've seen them do that task in other things. Like,
Yeah,
stop. Yeah,
and the,
stop
and the,
doing
and the
this.
thing the thing that doesn't make sense to me at all is like they purposely picked the dumbest person after the test. But Fred Flintstone was so adamant he was gonna be the worst one that Barney switched the test before
Yeah.
they delivered it. So because he was trying to be nice, because Fred gave him money or something, because they're like neighbors and best friends, and then Fred becomes an asshole, and Barney's like, "Fuck you! You only got the job because I switched the test." And Fred is like, whole heart and shit. But this means that Barney is dumber than Fred.
Wait a minute.
He
It's true.
switched the test, and they picked the dumber one. That doesn't make sense.
No, it
Barney's not
doesn't.
dumber than Fred.
No, you're right.
Anyway, to be a chess tapes. Mike,
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I enjoy the shit out of this flick. And Dinosaurs Rose, yeah, it wasn't as good as I remember as a kid, but it still has some funny moments.
the cartoon with Baby Sinclair is fine. Like
No,
TV show, I mean.
Yeah, the show, yeah. But yeah, this movie is so much fun. Fucking John Goodman and Rick Moranis are fucking perfect as those characters. The story, yeah, it is very adult-oriented story for sure. But even as a kid, I enjoyed every fucking bit of this movie. It is so much fun. So many great funny moments, including the fucking bowling and shit like that John Goodman does in this is great. Yeah, I'm going 3.5 out of 4 VHS.
Wow!
You know what that is, Bar? The power of Steven Spielberg. That's what that is.
All hail.
This movie is not that good. Also, two things. One, you see the bird in the thing in the car there?
Yeah.
That bird, maybe. That bird, it's a big point storytelling wise, because he's supposed to be like a message tape. Like he can record messages and then he has some evidence. But he's a sentient being that talks to them. So that asshole bird could have ended the movie like 30 minutes earlier if he
Yes.
just said what he knew. He just withheld the plot. I
Well,
hate
most
it.
birds are assholes, so.
Also, do not watch the sequel.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
I've heard
sequel
that is
oh, man.
trash.
That is like a small town theatrical version of a big show. Like if people in, I don't know, Utah try to do Hamilton, it's not good.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, that's fair.
Back to Best Picture. Pulp Fiction.
Here we
Great
go.
fucking movie. Right, Bar?
Yeah, Bar. We're gonna start with Bar this time. Let's go.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Can you kick Drew off the chat?
Let's suspend them for a little bit. Okay, look. In my Letterboxd ranking, this is a 4 out of 5, but a 4 in my Letterboxd ranking is still great. I think this is a great movie. I think this is overhyped to shit, though. I think that it's got some really great performances. I think it's got some really great moments and really great ideas. But for some reason, as a whole, it doesn't work for me as much as everyone else, apparently. Like, I honestly, I don't like the Bruce Willis story. Like, I really don't. I don't think that it's that good.
Oh.
Because of the rape?
Well, no, it's not because of that. Don't put me in this corner, Nazario.
You don't like the gimp?
He doesn't like him.
Don't be like, what, you don't like rape scenes, Andrew? Like, no, don't you do that. Don't you do that to me.
Also, how the hell do you overhype perfection?
It's not perfect.
Oh, it is, sir. It is. It is not my personal favorite Tarantino movie, but it's definitely top five. And
Well,
this
I'm
is
trying
only
to.
because the man, it's perfect.
Man, man, man. This might be my 4 or 5 for Tarantino.
That's fair.
It might be my 5. Now that I'm
What
thinking
is
about
your rating though?
Yeah, I'm very curious. What's your rating on this?
it. Out of 4,
Yes.
see this rating system is fucking me up. No, it smells. Out of 4, we're gonna give this. I gave 3 Weddings and a Funeral a 3.
Oh,
A 3.25.
What the fuck is that? You can go three and three and a half.
Come back to me.
Mike Hanley. Do I give it four?
Do you give it a 4?
Do you give it a 4?
Do you give it a four?
Oh yeah, this was in my top 100. I fucking love this movie. This movie's fucking incredible. All the stories are great. They mesh well, so fucking well together. This script is one of his best fucking scripts, and he wrote this shit in like fucking 3 weeks. It's insane how fast he wrote the first draft of this movie. Every performance is fucking fantastic. Marcellus Wallace, fucking Ving Rhames is amazing. John Travolta, this saved his fucking career. This brought his career back. And yeah, did he squander it like 10 years later? Yeah. But fuck it. He had his time. He got his time in the 90s back because of Tarantino. Quentin Tarantino's scene is so fucking hilarious. It is so weird that he puts himself in this fucking movie in that role. Interesting. Harvey Keitel in it is great.
Harvey Keitel in this movie is amazing.
Christopher Walken in this movie is amazing.
Yes.
I don't know about that. I think anyone could have
Four
played it.
stars.
Four.
It's also on my top 100, and yeah, I mean, this opened my eyes to a whole different type of movies, and apparently a bunch of other people too, because everybody tried to do Tarantino after
Yes.
Tarantino, and yeah, a lot of them were not great, but this actually is great. And the thing that he just went the whole opposite way for his next movie and did Jackie Brown is kind of insane, because Jackie Brown is underrated shit. Like
It
that
is.
movie is fucking great, and people don't care for it enough because they only wanted more Pulp Fiction.
See, this is the thing. If Tarantino have done more movies, the dude could rival up there with Spielberg to me, because I have all of his movies top tier, but he just doesn't do enough. He just hasn't done enough.
The man has not done a bad movie.
Yeah. he hasn't done a
Whoa,
bad
hold
movie.
on now.
Which movie you
Not a
think is
single
bad, Bart?
one.
Which one you think is bad? I swear, if you go the route I think you're going, you're getting kicked off the fucking call right now.
Remember Kurt Russell, Bar.
I think that. Okay, let me rephrase.
Okay.
I don't think that there's necessarily a bad Tarantino movie, but there are some that are kind of boring. Like, I think Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is a little boring.
That movie's fucking great.
I think half of Grindhouse is not great.
Yeah, the Planet Terror half.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
agree.
Which half you agreeing with there, Bar?
Planet Terror.
Okay.
Yes,
I give
because
it
that
to
is
you.
Robert Rodriguez. It's fine.
Yeah.
Right, but it's still Tarantino's name on the direction, so.
You know what I really want to watch? I want to watch that Rob Zombie movie where Nicolas Cage plays Fu Manchu.
The what?
That's what I want to watch. It was promised to me and never delivered.
I want that now.
I know, right?
Okay.
So I'm gonna.
It's time.
It's a light. It's a light 3.5.
I like.
Okay.
Okay. Fair.
Again, that's fair.
You still on the call? You good?
Okay.
So, going back to box office. Speaking of movies that I have no idea what the fuck they made so much money. Santa Claus. Because there's nothing that says more Santa and Christmas that technically tricking people into becoming Santa Claus.
I mean,
Also, murder.
yeah, straight up murder. Hey, kids, you want to know what happened at Christmas this year? Santa fell off a roof and died. You know what? Hey, kids, you want to watch that on screen? I bet that won't scar any of you for the rest of your lives. This movie's okay. Like,
Is it okay?
it's okay. I haven't seen this in a long time. Like the last time I saw this was like years ago. But I remember Tim Allen being pretty good. He's a jackass for a lot of this. But I remember his performance being pretty good. I like the design of the North Pole. I think it looks pretty good. And I like the idea of the elves being kids.
Except that one stupid elf, right?
Oh yeah.
What's his? I'm gonna look for his name because he was the only one in all three movies.
I won't remember his name
Bernard,
at all.
played by David Krumholtz.
Holy shit, that is David Krumholtz.
He didn't play him in all three movies, though. I don't believe they. The 2.5 Men kid took over after the second one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he was the kid in this one, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Bernard was in this one. The 2 and 3 had the 2.5 Men kid.
No, Bernard was in the other ones too.
Was he?
Yeah. Wait, I'm gonna check.
No, I think that is Angus Young or whatever the kid's name is.
Yeah, the little kid is in the second and third one. The first one had David Krumholtz, from what I remember. And that's what kind of pissed me off about the sequel.
He always played Bernard. He always played the elf.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't think the elf is in the second and third movie.
Shit. Yeah, here it is. Santa Claus 2. Wait. Let me check this.
Oh yeah, he was in the second one because I remember we had back and forth with the little kid. I just don't think he was in the third one.
He could not reprise the role for the Santa Claus 3.
Okay, that's what it was.
Yeah,
we had the back and forth with the kid in the second one.
So he did 1 and 2. Okay. Now, I think this movie's kind of dumb, but it's the best one of the 3, if that counts for something. The second one had the girl who played Juliet in Lost.
Yes.
As a love interest. And in the end, she gets fat and dances because apparently that's the joke. Like, you become Santa or Mrs. Santa and you have to get fat.
And you have to learn how to dance.
Yeah. But the third one is just trash. Like, straight up trash. Like, the one with fucking Jack Frost tries to become Santa Claus.
Yeah.
That movie's fucking trash. This one, though, 2 stars.
2 tapes?
Wait. VHS.
Yeah, 2 tapes. Learn your own ranking system, Nazario.
Bar, what do you think?
I know Jim Green's gonna get angry at me, but you know what? He's my biggest rival, so screw that guy. 2 VHS tapes.
Fair.
Just as good as 4 Weddings and a Funeral.
No.
Mike Hanley.
Fuck it. Tim Allen kills Santa Claus. How do I not love this fucking movie?
Oh my god!
I love the shit out of this movie, man.
Oh,
This is
no.
fucking hilarious. I fucking watch this every Christmas and get a kick out of it every time. 4 out of fucking 4.
Oh
Go fuck
my
yourself,
god!
sons of bitches.
Oh my god!
You're breaking my heart, Hanley. Fucking takes.
Box office gonna kick the shit out of fucking Oscars on this one.
I don't know, man. Because the next one is a story about a life and a shit tunnel.
The shit tunnel.
This is to me the movie that should have won Best Picture that year. Like I really love Pulp Fiction, but this one is this I think this edges it out. So now I can say Shawshank Redemption, Pulp Fiction, Quiz Show, Forrest Gump, Four Weddings and a Funeral.
Don't limply shake your wrist at Four Weddings and a Funeral.
This movie's fucking perfect. What's there to say? I mean, it's ridiculous. 4 out of 4.
So I told you guys on when I did Great Fucking Movies with you that a lot of times 5-star films come on a second watch for me. I only watched this movie for the first time last year. And I haven't seen it again since then.
Oh, no.
This is a great movie, though. This is absolutely a great movie. Just Tim Robbins in this movie is incredible. I also really like Clancy Brown. Like Clancy Brown in this
Brown's
movie,
shit, man. He's
Clancy Brown's fucking great.
that is an untalked about performance.
There can be only one, and he almost made Tim Robbins throw off the fucking roof. So he tried to be the only one.
But I think my favorite,
my favorite Clancy Brown role, Pet
Mr.
Cemetery.
Krabs.
Thanks, Drew.
Pet Cemetery 2. After he becomes undead, he just becomes a giant asshole.
Dude, fucking Pet Cemetery 2 is amazing with Clancy Brown. He makes that movie fucking perfect.
Makes me actually want to watch that movie. I've never seen it.
Oh, it's fucking incredible.
My favorite
It's bananas. It's fucking bananas. The part with the motorcycle and the kid.
I'm just fucking with you.
Oh my god, that's fucking great. Watch that movie, Bart.
Okay.
Watch it immediately.
I will. But my favorite scene in this movie is actually with James Whitmore as Brooks. And it's just following him outside of the jail.
Yeah.
Like, just the way it's directed. Like, you look at him when he's on the bus, and literally every single person on that bus is looking completely away from him. Just, Frank Darabont did such a smart job directing this movie. This is a 3.5. 3.5 out of 4 for me.
Okay, let's go. Boom. Mike Hanley, what do you think about Shawshank?
Oh, again, this is in my top 100. I love the shit out of this movie. And William Sadler in this movie. Alexander, dumbass. He's fucking incredible in this, man. Tim Robbins and Morgan Freeman are fantastic. Again, with narration in movies, it's very hit and miss in movies. But this one is fucking perfect. I love the narration throughout this movie. Clancy Brown, as we talked about, is fucking insanely great. I love every bit of this movie. Like, it's the greatest movie about hope and about sticking it out and making sure that you can survive. 4 out of 4.
You know what? I'm going to change my vote. I'm going to change my ranking.
Of course you are.
I'm going to change it to 4.
Finally.
Dude, okay. Yeah, there we go.
Finally, a good choice, Bar. There's a small detail that I did not notice until there's this TikTok thing I follow that is called "Did You Know About Movies?"
Oh God, yeah.
And they always go like, "Did you know in this movie from this year, this scene is done this way because of this thing?" And they did the Brooks thing in Shawshank, and it's a small detail I never noticed. Like when he's filmed coming out of the prison, it's filmed from the outside looking in. So all you can see is the prison.
Yeah.
And him walking out, like signaling, like that's what he knows. It's the prison. But when Morgan Freeman comes out in the last scene, it's filmed from the prison looking out.
Yeah.
Because he wants fucking freedom. Like that's what his thing. That's interesting.
That's good shit.
Fucking Frank Darabont, man. The Mist, Green Mile, Shawshank Redemption. Did he do a fourth movie? I don't know.
Majestic.
Majestic.
Oh, the Majestic. I like the Majestic.
Yeah, Majestic is fucking good. Yeah, oh yeah.
Underrated.
Never seen it.
Oh, it's so good, man. Especially if you love cinema.
It's
that's
about
a fucking movie
cinema,
for you. Yeah, it is literally about cinema.
Have you seen Cinema Paradiso?
Paradiso? No.
Oh my god.
Oh God, Bob! Have you seen Matinee?
No.
Me neither.
Jesus
I haven't
Christ. Oh, well, fuck you, Dove. You sons of bitches. Boom! 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 I run the fucking show now. I'm the captain now. I'll bring
I
you guys
told you I
back.
want to see Matinee. I just haven't seen it. Okay. So what do we have left? We have left. Oh, box office. Number one movie. Where is Bar Frozen?
No, I'm here.
No, he's there.
Okay. The number one movie in the box office of 1994. You know what it is, Bar?
Yeah, Chiguenya about the Gita Bobo, The Lion King.
No, it's a shit movie because Kurt Russell wasn't in it.
I mean, okay. Where's
What?
Cody?
What?
Cody's the fucking shield for this thing.
Wait, what did you just say, Nazario?
Yeah,
This
let's
is the thing.
let Nazario go first on this.
Yeah, hold on,
Oh,
Nazario.
yeah.
Go ahead.
I want to hear this.
I don't think this movie is perfect. That's the thing.
Oh my god.
Okay, I like it a lot. It's in my top 10 Disney movies of all time, but I think it's like 7 or 8.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know what it is.
And I'm the guy
I
that
think the
don't
Beauty
like
and the-
animated movies. Okay.
I think The Beauty and the Beast was better than this. And even though that one got nominated for Best Picture, this one is the one that gets like, oh, the best movie of the 90s, the best thing Disney has ever done. They always give me the fucking Lion King. And yes, the movie's great, but it's also goofy as shit. Like,
It's a fucking
I'm not a
animated
big-
movie about
I'm not a
lions.
big-
What are you expecting?
I am not a
Are you
big
expecting
Hakuna Matata guy.
Shakespeare?
It is Shakespeare.
I've never been a Hakuna Matata guy. So that whole part with the grubs and the thing and Timon and Pumbaa are fun, but in small doses. But I don't know. Like I think the first half of the movie is the stronger half of the movie, and it has a great ending. But that middle is kind of okay. I think just talking about the 90s, I like The Beauty and the Beast better. I like Hunchback better. I like Tarzan better.
Wow.
Of course you like Tarzan better. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
And then the Oscars go and fuck it up by giving the Oscar to the song about the lioness with the fuck me eyes. Can't feel the love tonight. It wasn't even dark. It was like the afternoon. I think that the Oscar should have gone to Circle
That's
of Life.
the best
That's a
time
true
for
fucking
that,
classic.
though. That's
Circle
the
of Life.
best
That's
time.
the true classic.
My God.
3.5
All right.
stars for VHS tapes.
What'd you say? Oh, 3.5.
It's good.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
really good, but also don't love it. Also, I kind of hate that that Zazu like somebody says, oh, it's somebody. It's Scar tells Zazu like sing something with a little more rhythm, and he sings the fucking it's a small world
It's a
after all.
small
song in the middle
world
of the-
after all. No. Anything but that. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Diddly-dee, there they are, standing in the road. Bum, bum, bum. I love this movie. This is my second favorite Disney animated film. I think that this is the best of the 90s. I think that I'm not the biggest Timon and Pumbaa fan as well, but I really enjoy them when they are on screen. I think, but you are right. Hakuna Matata is probably the weakest song here, but that song's still really fun. I think that this is great. It's one of the most beautiful animated movies ever made, still to this day. Some of the animation in Beauty and the Beast is not aged very well, in my opinion. Some of it, most of it's still great, but some of it has look back at it and it's kind of wonky.
The
They were still
opening scene with the look through the forest is fucking beautiful. I saw that shit
No,
in a 4K screen last week.
That's great, but there's some scenes where they're still trying to figure out the computer animation. Yeah, this movie I think is incredible. You know what? Just because I love myself some Nathan Lane and some Ernie Sambella, 4 VHS tapes.
You got cut off, but I assume it's 4.
Yes.
Is he getting choppy on your end, Mike? Or is
No,
he
you're
okay?
getting choppy.
Stop being choppy, Bar.
It's you, motherfucker.
I'm
You're
choppy?
getting choppy. Yeah, you were getting choppy for a little bit there.
Fuck.
Bar is good.
Okay. I'm gonna refresh. You start going.
Okay. Yeah, Lion King is fucking incredible. This has always been my number 1 or number 2 Disney movie of all time. It's between this and Aladdin to me. It always fucking switches.
Fair.
But yeah, this is a fucking incredible movie. The animation is fucking insane. Hakuna Matata is a great fucking song. Fuck you both for that, you sons of bitches. I love the shit out of that song. That should have won for best song, god damn it.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Oh
Oh
yeah.
no.
So Cool Life is fucking fantastic, but all everyone ever sings is the beginning of that fucking song, so that's why it should not be. It should not be the best fucking song there because they only sing the fucking beginning.
I actually learned how to actually sing that in, I think it's Swahili. The
yeah.
actual opening to that.
That's what I like. I like that. It's good shit there. And James
From
Earl
the
Jones
day
is
we
fucking incredible.
arrived
That's
on
impossible.
the planet, thinking stepped into the sun.
But
God
yes,
damn it.
4
Mike, how many?
out of 4. 4 out of 4.
Fuck
It's a great
yeah,
fucking
Mike.
movie.
You were losing me at the
Stories.
beginning of this episode, Mike, but you're winning me back.
Yeah, Mr. Animated over there don't give this fucking 4 out of 4. What are we going to do about it?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
I'm right,
Oh,
though.
man.
I'm right. Let's do 1991 and talk some shit. Boom. Okay.
Does
So
it have a
we're gonna
Kurt Russell
wrap
movie
up
in
the
91?
Oscars.
Because it'll be a shit year too.
I think it does.
We're going to wrap up the
Does it?
Oscars with quiz show. This movie's great. Bar, why is this movie great?
I'm going to be honest, it's been a while since I've seen it, but I do really like this movie a lot. It's one I actually plan on rewatching very soon. From everything I remember, what I really like about this movie is how it looks. Like the way that Robert Redford and whoever, I can't remember who the cinematographer on this was, like set up all of like those shots and like just how everything looks. It's phenomenal. I love the tension whenever the game is happening.
Yeah.
Just like the claustrophobia of being in those booths with them and just hearing like the things being fed to Ray Fiennes' character. It creates an amazing atmosphere. I really like this movie a lot. As I said, I do want to rewatch it because it's been a while, and I do like game shows. So 3.5 out of 4.
Fair. Mike Hanley, what do you feel about quiz show?
Yeah, I enjoy this movie very much. Like Bar was saying with the claustrophobia aspect, especially John Turturro, where he has the sweat rolling down and they're really focusing in on him patting his head. It's fucking great. Like bringing in that whole thing of rigged shows and bringing in Ralph Fiennes because Ray Fiennes because he's more presentable to people. He's more liked by people, and they
Sexier.
apparently don't like
More
fucking John
appealing.
Turturro. And I just love the fact that they make him lose on his favorite movie of all time. It's like the most fucked up thing ever to have happen. He goes, just give me another question. I'll lose on another one, not that one. But yeah, I love the atmosphere of this movie. It may be a little long for me, but I still enjoy the shit out of it. 3.5 out of 4.
This movie's actually I want to talk about real quick something that Mike brought up about the whole image thing. About how Ray Fiennes is a more presentable person. This movie has aged incredibly well with that whole like subplot. Like
Yes.
it still happens to this day, especially in America.
You know what happens to this day in America too?
What?
People cheating at trivia. That the true gem of this thing.
Fair.
Motherfuckers will always cheat, and you only want a pretty boy as champion. Bar, are you still champion?
I am. So that stereotype's out the window.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I fucked up there.
Well, I beat you to it. So fuck you.
I mean, we had both men, the perfect pretty face for the champion of the league. You fucking ruined. Okay,
That's okay. Once
3.5. I also agree with everything you guys said. I don't know. There's a certain alchemy that when I feel it from the minute one to the last minute of a movie when I know it's perfect, when it's a 4 out of 4.
Yeah.
Usually it sometimes takes more than one watch. Sometimes. Other times I can tell right away. Actually my latest perfect movie is The Mitchells versus the Machines.
I
which
still need
I
to
have
watch
to
that.
see.
Yeah, I gotta watch that. When I found
The
out
first
the
day I
whole
watched
movie
it,
aspect, I went, yeah, I gotta watch
the first day I watched it, I gave it a 4.5 in Letterboxd. I was like, wow, but that was so fucking great. I might need to watch that again. I have seen it 4 times since.
Wow.
I have a kid, so it's an easy thing to just put
Fair.
up because he loves it. That movie's fucking great.
I'm
So,
waiting for the hype to die down so I can like watch it without those goggles on.
maybe. The thing is that, yes, I didn't feel that little thing that made me say like, boom, you're it. I didn't feel on this one. But that doesn't mean the movie's any less good for it. It's just 3.5 instead of 4. And to wrap up the show, guys, we have the last box office movie of that year.
I don't think you should have made this one the last one.
It's True Lies.
Look at that face.
James Cameron,
Yes.
straight out of Terminator 2. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a spy movie about a guy who lies to his wife. And the best thing about it is, like, you would think like there's like a big plot, like a big thing out of it. No, not really. Like more than half the movie is just him dealing with his wife finding out that she's doing something behind her back and how he wants to trick her. And Bill Paxton is great. Jamie Lee Curtis is great. Like this movie is pretty fucking
Hey,
funny.
Tom
But
Arnold
then-
is fucking great as well. This fucking movie.
The movie then just the weird thing about it for me is that then it tries to give you an actual movie. I mean, I expected the movie earlier, but when the movie didn't show up, I was like, okay, we're just gonna have some fucking fun. And we do a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And then suddenly, like 75% into the movie, you wanna do a fucking movie with a plot and shit. It's just not as good as the beginning part, you know? And I really like the beginning part. And yes, there are jokes in the last third quarter of the
Yeah.
movie that are funny. The thing with Jamie Lee Curtis killing everybody by dropping the gun is fucking hilarious. And the guy getting killed through a fucking building is also hilarious. But yeah, I think 3 VHS tapes, because if it has just stayed with the fucking opening idea the whole way through, would be a better movie for me.
Go ahead, Bart.
Bart, what do you think?
I haven't seen this movie all the way through. I've caught a good chunk of it on TV once. I'd really like to see La Totale, the film that this is an English remake of. I don't think I can properly or fairly give this a rating or a review. So two VHS tapes.
Fair.
Yikes. But officially, wait for it. Yikes. Mike Hanley, what do you think about True Lies?
Yeah, with everything Nazario said, it's funny as shit. I have a great fucking time with this movie. Like, it's just so fucking much fun when James Cameron and Arnold Schwarzenegger gets together. Jamie Lee Curtis is hilarious in this. I even like the very small role of Elijah Dushku as his daughter. I think she's pretty fucking great in her role in this. Yeah, has what we talked about a couple episodes ago about bathroom fight scenes. This one has a fucking great one. The fucking bathroom. Yeah, I love this movie. This movie's fucking fantastic. 4 out of 4 VHS tapes.
Damn.
Boom.
Bill Paxton is a fucking national treasure.
That I
By
agree with.
itself, that's 3.5 with just Bill Paxton. Then you got Arnold. You
know what movie I love? Frailty.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That's one I've been wanting to see for a long time.
It's fucking beautiful. Okay. Vamp while I do math.
So, Mike, you know what we
Yes.
should do?
What?
And it came from the video store. Frailty.
Oh, hell yeah. I'd be down for that. That's a good fucking pick.
I'd be down for that too. Once I'm done working on another thing that I'm working on.
Fair.
Porn.
Look, sometimes you have to get those screenwriting of like jobs where you can, Nazario. You got to get work.
Okay. I have done the math.
Okay.
With a score. Remember, the possible maximum score is 60
Yeah.
for
Okay.
each side. Because, it's 4, that's 12, 5 movies, 60. One side got 45.5 points out of 60.
It's not bad.
The other
Not
side
bad.
got 51.5
Oh,
Whoa, shit.
out of 60. So with 51 points and a half, 1994 is officially a Best Picture year.
Yeah, the pretentious side won.
Very fair.
Forrest Gump, Four Weddings and a Funeral almost killed it.
Yeah.
But Pulp Fiction, Shawshank, and Quiz Show, man, it's 9.5 for Forrest Gump, 11.5 for Pulp Fiction, 12 for Shawshank, and 10.5 for Quiz Show.
God damn.
Only one movie broke the 10-point barrier on the box office side, and it was The Lion King with 11.5.
Goddamn right. There's a reason
like
it
it.
was the #1 movie of that year.
I will say, Lion King it's better than Pocahontas
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh boy, yeah.
and Aladdin too. Okay, that's it, guys.
It is it, guys. He's
Yeah,
fucking
that's it,
gone.
guys. That's it, guys.
Fucking Aladdin
Good to have you.
bullshit. Fuck you.
Thanks to everybody who watched. Thanks, Mike. Thanks to Bar for watching Four Weddings and a Funeral for this. Too bad he couldn't fucking watch True Lies. I mean, it wouldn't really made a difference.
I had something else I was supposed to be watching movies for, and then that got canceled too late.
It's okay. I mean, it's 2 points, so it wouldn't have changed the outcome,
Yeah.
but it would be the right score. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Maybe we have anything tomorrow, Mike.
We're still trying to figure out something to
Cool. Things will happen
Yes.
in this channel eventually.
do. And Friday,
Never
we
put
got
up a schedule though. We
Kirk
don't do
with Why
schedule.
We Love Horror for Dawn of the
Oh yeah,
Dead.
that's Friday.
Yeah, Friday, Dawn of the Dead. Next week, we got another
Wait.
edition of
Which Dawn of the Dead?
the 78.
Okay.
It's Kirk.
Yeah.
Okay, it's Kirk.
Kirk's not going to pick the Zack Snyder version.
But yeah, next week we got movie games. We probably got great fucking movies coming again. What the fuck else do we got? We got something else next week too. What the fuck did we? Oh, box office with Jake. We're setting that up for next week. We're gonna be doing
Oh
box
yeah,
office.
that's gonna be a bunch of movies because that fucker picked the year after 2008.
Yeah.
So thanks everybody. Thanks, Bart. Go watch True Lies.
Buy our shit.
And also,
we
what's
got
the
new
other movie he has
shirt.
to
We got
watch?
new shirt at T Public.
Oh yeah, we have. Give me a second. I'm gonna put that here.
Let me see
And
that sweet, sweet merch, Nazario.
of course, I mean, that's why we do this shit to sell.
The only reason.
Exactly. We
People
want
won't
our
buy
money.
your shit if you don't keep producing shit.
Buy my shirt.
Nice.
It's the most watched, most liked new show we have,
Yes.
and it's weird because it takes the least amount of work and the least amount of time commitment, and people love it.
Well, know why? Because it's A, trivia, and B, about this community. You put those fucking two together, you gotta get people watching it.
You get that
I expect,
money.
I expect to sell at least 3 shirts of that. Fucking go. Thanks, everybody. See you next time on The Beast.